Hi everyone, welcome to another session of Yoga with Allyson. In chair yoga today, we are taking an office break. So grab your chair, settle in, begin closing your eyes. Just set anything that you are doing aside just for a few minutes. Allow yourself the time and the permission to be in this present moment, taking a pause so you can renew and refresh, returning to your tasks with new vigor and energy. Feel yourself begin to releasing tension, releasing thoughts that you might have. Just settling into the chair. Feel yourself grounding down. And then begin drawing attention to your inhales and your exhales. Drawing a big breath in through your nose. Feeling that expansion in your chest with the inhale. And then with your exhale, drawing that lower belly to your back body. Feel yourself expanding through the top of your head, sitting up nice and tall as we begin to move through our practice today. Begin to open your eyes. And we'll start with a few exercises to stretch through our neck. Get so tight as we gaze at our computers or our phones, doing our tasks at our desks. So draw your chin to your chest. Then on your inhale, allow your gaze to come towards the sky, stretching through the front of your throat. Nice big inhales and exhales. And exhale, drawing your chin back to neutral. Then allow your nose and your gaze to come over to the right-hand side, stretching through the side of your neck. Inhale back to center, and then to the opposite direction. Maybe gazing over that shoulder. Inhale back to center. Now bring your hands behind your head. You can clasp your fingers together. Then allow your head to rest into your hands as your gaze goes towards the sky. Feel the broadening of your chest. With your exhale, draw your elbows towards your front body. And then inhale once again, flowing back and forth here. Stretching through the back of the neck and then opening the front side of the body. One more round. This time, draw the right hand to the back of your neck at the top of your back. Your opposite hand comes to the back of your head. Gaze at your left knee and then dip your chin down towards that knee, feeling that stretch through the back side of your neck. Into your upper back. And then switch that out. The left hand comes behind your back, reaching the elbow up towards the sky. The right hand comes to the top of the head. Gaze at your right knee and dip your chin down towards that right knee. Again, stretching through the back of your neck on the side. Nice big breaths. And then back to center. Release that. And we'll begin expanding our arms towards the sky. Gazing up towards your thumbs. Feel yourself lengthening here. Crown of your head goes skyward. Your Lengthening from your core, drawing your core to your back body. Breathing deeply. Now on your exhale, bend over towards the right hand side. The left bicep hugs your left ear. Feel that expansion through your left side body. Inhale back to center. And exhale over towards the left hand side. Lengthening all the way from the hip, all the way up to the right fingers. A soft gaze back to center. Now drawing your hands to the back of your head. Draw your core in and tilt over towards the right hand side. Left elbow comes towards the sky. Draw that left shoulder back, opening your heart. Inhale back to center and exhale to the opposite side. Right elbow goes towards the sky. Again, drawing that right shoulder back, opening your heart. Back to center and release. Let's begin some arm circles, just releasing through the shoulders and upper back. Start with smaller circles, making them larger, going in one direction. Nice big breaths, and then go in the opposite direction, making your circles as large as you feel. And shake everything out. We'll move into some cat and cow movements to open the upper back, the spine. So inhale, gaze forward, opening up through the front of the chest. Then tuck your chin to your chest, rounding your upper back. Inhale, flowing to cow pose. Slight roundness in your lower back, and then flow to cat, squeezing your core to your back body, really emphasizing the opening of your upper spine as you flow through the series of cat and cow. Inhales bring you up. Exhales round you in. Not only opening the spine, warming up the spine, but opening those muscles of your back body that get so tight during your day of working at your desk. One more round. And return to neutral. Now let's begin to move our bodies on your inhale, sweeping your hands towards the sky, gaze up. On your exhale, swan dive down, allowing your hands to come towards the earth. The crown of your head reaches down. Your knees might be at the width of your shoulders, or if you need more room for your chest, spread your knees a little wider. On your inhale, draw your hands to the front of your shins, reaching long so your back is nice and flat. Crown of your head forward, drawing your core in. Exhale, fold. On your inhale, drawing your hands to the height of your shoulders and then sweeping up towards the sky. Again, gazing up towards your fingers and exhaling down. Hands towards heart center. Let's begin that again, sweeping high to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down, touching the earth into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, stretching long, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping high to the sky. Gaze up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Begin again, sweep high to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down, just getting some movement going here. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Sweeping high to the sky, gaze up at your fingers. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's add in some side bends. On your inhale, stretch long, reaching the left hand to the right wrist, bending over to the side, switching that out, bending to the opposite side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, swan dive to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping high to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweeping high to the sky. Clasp the left wrist. With your right hand, bend over to the right hand side. Back to center and switch that out. Bend to the left hand side. Back to center and exhale. Swan dive down, allowing the crown of your head to come down. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping high to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's move into some leg movements here. On your inhale, lifting the right knee towards your chest. You can use your hands on the back of your hamstring. On your exhale, press out through your heel, lengthening through, feeling that left or the right quadricep. Exhale to this floor and switch that out, pressing through the left heel, bend it back to your chest and lower to the floor. Inhale to center, press out through center with your heel and down, drawing your core in the whole time, switching to the left hand side. Now let's move into a double leg lift. Hold on to the edges of your chair, draw both your knees towards your chest, and then press out through both of your heels. They don't have to be high off the floor, but use your core here to draw your knees to your chest and press out. And then lower to the floor. Bring your right knee to your chest, and let's use the hip muscles to move that right knee to the side. Inhale back to center, and we'll switch that out. Left knee comes to your chest, open wide, squeezing the muscles of your outer thigh, and down to center. One more time, right knee going out to the side, and exhale to the floor, switch that out. Nice deep breath, squeezing your outer thigh and to the center. Now let's try that in the opposite direction. Widen your legs this time, drawing your core in. Lifting up the right knee, squeeze towards the center, now squeezing the inner thigh. Back to the outside and switch that out, squeezing the inner thigh. Last time, squeeze towards the midline and back out, releasing. Last time with your left leg. And release. Return back to neutral. And let's move to standing here. I'm just going to turn my chair sideways. And let's start with a balancing posture of tree. First of all, I'm starting with nice tall posture, squeezing the muscles to the midline, relaxing my shoulders down. Now reaching my left toes to the side, then drawing the bottom of my foot towards my calf. I'm holding onto the chair to start, just simple balancing here. Draw the muscles to the midline, not allowing that right hip to pop out. You might close your eyes, you might lift your hands to the sky. And we'll release. Now let's move into a version of Warrior 3. We're using the chair as support. Draw your right knee to your chest and then expand it out behind you. Now really squeezing the muscles of your butt. the gluteus muscles, your hamstrings. It doesn't have to be high. You can have a slight bend in that supporting leg, and then switching to the opposite leg, pressing out through the heel, squeezing the glute muscles and the hamstrings. Hold for a moment, squeezing the core, and then exhale back to the center. Just switching that to the opposite side. Again, good posture. Now, reaching the right toes to the side, then drawing the bottom of your foot to the calf. Test your balance here if you wish, or you can move your sole of your foot even up to the inner thigh, just not to your knee, pressing on your knee joint. Again, you might test your balance by expanding your hands to the sky, closing your eyes. Draw that left hip in. And then release. Drawing hands back to heart center. Just shake that out. You might have some tension in your hips, and then move back to your chair. Scooch forward a little bit, making a little bit more room for yourself. Now reach the right heel forward, extending the right leg long. On your exhale, bend forward, just feeling that stretch through your right hamstring. Your right toes might bend towards your face, stretching a little bit through your calf muscle in the back of your leg. Nice deep breaths here as your chest melts down towards your thigh. Inhale back to center. We'll switch that out. Lengthen the left leg long, sitting up nice and tall, then drawing the chest forward. Feeling that stretch through the left hamstring, the back of the leg. Drawing your left toes towards your face, feeling through the calf muscles. And back to center. Now let's settle in to the seated chair pose, drawing the right knee to your chest, crossing the right ankle over, and then allow your chest to come down towards that right shin, feeling that stretch through your right hip. Nice big breaths here. When we sit all day at our desks, this is a really nice release for our lower back or hips. Inhale back to center, and we'll switch that out. Left knee to the chest, then crossing the left ankle over the right knee. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, bend any degree forward, just so you feel that stretch in your left hip. When you do feel a little stretch, nice deep breaths here, inviting relaxation through that back of your hip, your lower back, and release back to center. Now let's just find a comfortable position on our chair. We'll move into our final relaxation, just taking a moment for yourself. Close your eyes. Draw awareness to this moment again, maybe to your breath. And just take a few moments to do absolutely nothing. Noticing thoughts that come, but letting them go. Another deep breath. Begin opening your eyes and sweep your hands to the sky. Exhale, hands back to heart center. I thank you all so very much for joining me here today, bringing your light, your love. Namaste.